Yo, what's up guys, it's me. Welcome back to another Decant Boutique video. Today we have a review of a fragrance by Louis Vuitton. This one is called Ombre Nomade EDP. Now, I had to look at the name because I forgot. Now, the dose for this one, according to Fragrantica, it says agarwood, geranium, raspberry, rose, amberwood, benzoin, birch, incense, and saffron. Now, this one definitely, from the nose, feel like a Middle Eastern style fragrance, especially with the oud, rose, and saffron. And the smell holds very, very true, especially in the dry down. Now, in the opening, it smells like a very nice marriage between Ombre Leather by Tom Ford and Tuscan Leather by Tom Ford as well. If you know, Tuscan Leather has a really nice leather note mixed with a really sweet raspberry note. The signature of Tuscan Leather that makes it smell so gorgeous. Ombre Leather is kind of like a toned down version of Tuscan Leather. It's not as heavy, not as sweet, more focused on the leather part. This one, Ombre Nomade, in the opening and the mid, smells like an in-between version of those two fragrances. So that's the best way to describe for me. It's slightly sweet on the raspberry, slightly bit more floral, a little bit of leather, not as much leather that Tuscan Leather have, but a little bit more than what Ombre has. Now in the dry down, it becomes very Middle Eastern inspired. It becomes more powdery and it becomes more spicy due to the saffron that just starts to come up near the base, so it becomes a rose oud saffron combo that's very common in Middle Eastern blends. So this one does turn into a Middle Eastern style fragrance. So if you're into something like that, that's great. Me personally, I wish the opening stuck around all the way towards the end because I don't really like saffron all too much. Saffron to me it's just a little bit of a weird note. It's good in some fragrance, but most of the time saffron just doesn't work too well for me. A little bit too pungent and spicy for me. I wish it was toned down just a little bit, but that's not the case with this fragrance. It ends up being rose oud saffron in the dry down, and that one lasts throughout the main life of the fragrance. So if you're into Middle Eastern style fragrance, you'll like this one. If you're not into that, probably not gonna like this one. Now, when it comes to performance, this one is phenomenal. I get 9 to 10 hours, which is really good. Beast mode lover, people would love this one. Projection on this one is also quite strong in the shoulder length area, so no complaints there in the performance department for sure. Very nice performance, and I kind of expected that, seeing that there's oud and saffron and leather. You would think that it would perform really well, and it does perform really well. Next we have Versatility. This is not going to be the most versatile scent out there for sure. It is a quite heavy, kind of pungent fragrance. So fall and winter time is the only season where you can wear this. In terms of occasion, I would say just outdoor signature scent. Anytime when you're outdoor just walking around or just enjoying nature, this one is a good scent for that. Other than that, very hard to find a good time to wear this fragrance. It is a little bit too pungent, especially when the saffron kicks in. Hard to wear. In the office, not so much. For a date, if you're daring enough, or if you're going out on a date with a Middle Eastern woman, then that might work out well for you, but generally quite a hard scent to pull off in my personal opinion. Lastly, we have the compliment factor. Now this one might get you some compliments, depends on where you are, depends on the season, but generally this one is not going to be in the top tier also for sure. It's not a mass appealing scent, so in terms of compliments, this one just kind of forget about it, because if you're into getting compliments, I don't recommend this one for that. This one is for more of the lover of Ombre Leather and Tuscan Leather. Anyone who loves kind of heavy leather, heavy pungent style fragrance are gonna like this one. For those of you who want something that's mass appealing, this one is not the one that I would point you out to for sure. All right, that's it for a review of Louis Vuitton's Ombre Nomade. Thank you so much for watching. This one is quite nice if you like the note of leather, so check it out if you do like that note. But other than that, not so much. I personally would not wear this, but that's just my take on it. What's your take on it? Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. And if you want to try out a sample of this fragrance yourself, there'll be a link to a decant down in the description below as well. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out and bye.